Okay, so the learning target is finding measures of arcs. And what we'll be doing here is using the given information to find the missing arcs. And arcs are ultimately arc AE. If I talk about minor arc AE, that is that measurement right there, because it's the smaller distance around the circumference of the circle from A to E. So that would simply be 180. We know that because AD is the diameter. 180 minus 55. Mental math there, 180 minus 50 is 130, minus 5 more gives us 125. So the major arc, AE, would be the rest of the circle. And kind of the other key number to always work with is 360. If I know this is 125 all the way around, the two ways of getting the major arc would be take that minor arc of 125, subtract it, big pink, subtract the 125, and that is going to give me 260 minus 25 is 35. 235 degrees is the major arc. One other approach that a lot of students take and is probably just as good, I know that this part right here is 180. So instead of doing a subtraction problem, we could do addition there. 180 plus 55 also gives me 235 degrees. So now the next angle that we know stuff about, and ultimately a little bit of vocab here. These angles are called central angles. If I know a central angle, I know the number of degrees that corresponds out on the measure of the arc. That's a direct relationship there. So now BC, the minor arc is right there. Before I find that out, I got to use the concept of vertical angles. So this 55 degrees is going to show up right there. And I know I've got 90 here, so to find that minor arc, we would go 90 minus the 55 that we know. 90 minus 50 takes us to 40, minus 5 more. 35 degrees is the minor arc. The major arc, and that's the bigger distance around. In my opinion, the fastest way of getting it is, again, 360 minus that 35 degrees that we know happens to be right there for that minor arc. 360 minus 30 takes us to 330, minus 2 more, 225 degrees. Okay. Last two arcs. I think we end up needing those 55 and 35s if I remember correctly. So minor arc BD, be from here to here. Well, I already know the 35, and because this is a diameter, I know that there's another 90 right there. So if I quickly add 90 plus 35, I end up with 125 degrees for the minor arc. The major arc, again, in my opinion, the fastest way is going 360 minus, or at least the most consistent way, minus the 125. Mental math there, 360 minus 100 is 260. 260 minus 20 is 240, minus 5 more, 235. Oh, we already basically had that answer up above in number 1 there. You all obviously can, again, go 55 plus the 180 on the other side to get that answer. And then the last arc that we're finding here is C to E. And in my opinion, C to E, that's fast. Doing a quick addition again, 90 plus 55. ends up being 145 degrees. And now I can, again, go 360 minus, or if you prefer, you can add up those three angle measurements to find the rest. I'll show that method for this one. So we got 125, we got 55, we got 35. Well, that 55 and 35, really, that's 125 plus 90. Breaking it up as those separate angles actually takes more time. We got 5 there, 2 plus 9 is 1, carry it, 215 degrees for the major arc. So one more time, minor arc is the smaller distance, C to E, the highlighted in pink there. Major arc is the bigger distance between 2 points on the circumference, C to E, the green distance marked there. Hopefully this helps.